Okay, I just completed the update on the HTC One to Android 4.4, and I'll show you that in a second. It's giving you a few different commands or instructions on the new software. It says pull down to refresh swipe right to add or edit feeds, and swipe left to see the widget panel. So I'll swipe right, I'll swipe left, I'll pull down. Oh, sorry, there's a little X here to get out of that screen. It's just telling me what to do. So if I swipe right, there's my feed. This is what's called blink feed, and it's just kind of giving you various social media updates, some information. You probably are aware that this device, as well as the HTC Droid DNA, have blink feed. It can be turned off as well. And then over here you have the Amazon widget, which I took off my other phone. So here's 4.4. Pull this down, settings, go down to about phone and software information. So you can see there Android 4.4.2, Sense 5.5. It tells you more stuff about the software. The one thing that I noticed about this phone is it does not have a menu button. It simply has the home button and the back button. So what you'll find is that because there is no menu button, the home button, you just press it twice, and that's what access the apps. Here there's no recent apps. But if you had a particular app open, go back home, rather than the menu button, you just hit the home button twice, and there's your recent apps. So that's how that is configured. So there's one less button. This button just serves actually two, but three purposes. The regular going back to home, double tap for the menu, and if you click and hold, obviously you go to Google Now. So similar to the Droid DNA, you have the apps that go upward, up and down rather than left and right, which is what you find in most phones. You have the option to go alphabetical, most recent, or custom. The custom setup here seems to have placed these into folders, and the alphabetical, obviously alphabetical. Most recent would be the ones that have been used most recently. You also have the option to hide and unhide apps, and to manage your apps as well. Nothing new there. Most of what's going on in Kitkat, which is not really a review of Kitkat, would provide you with a lot of behind the scenes speed and some functionality. Some of the interesting things that I found in this as far as apps go is, and I'll just kind of go over those real quick on alphabetical, is that there's interesting functions for locking your children out of the phone or giving them the proper experience. There's a car related app for driving. I found on here that there's, similar to the Droid DNA, there's a music app, but I also have Google Play Music, which I like. There's a parent dashboard, as I was saying right there. And if you go back into settings, you're gonna find that there's quite a bit of interesting stuff there. Beats audio, obviously. Personalization. One of the things in here, I believe you can turn off the blink feed there. Power tells you about the various apps, and sleep mode, fast boot, which I usually turn that off, save a little battery. And then, let's see, this thing is very nice. It's get content from another phone, and I'm finding that on a lot of phones. So it gives you the option there to either get your content from another HTC Android phone, which would allow quick transfer or full transfer, from another Android phone such as Samsung, Motorola, or other, same thing, and from an iPhone or other model. So you can even, if you had an iPhone, you can even transfer information as restore from iTunes backup or transfer contents over Bluetooth. So you have those options to do that, which is pretty nice. You have printing integrated, which is actually part of, there's Cloud Print, which is actually part of Android 4.4. And there's just a lot of behind the scenes things that are helpful in Android 4.4 that you'll find. There's just a lot of features. The size of this is a little bit smaller than the DNA. And the camera is not the same as far as number of megapixels, but remember, megapixels is not the most important thing. This is an ultra pixel camera, so even though it's only 4 megapixels, it's going to give you a nice result on your pictures here. I mean, that's super fast. They have the best shot feature on here, where you can just pick the one that looks the best and then delete all the other ones. Just will automatically happen. But the burst is ridiculously fast there. So that's good. It also has this Zoe mode, which I've heard quite a bit about. Basically what it does is it takes almost like a video and then allows you to pick the best shot in that sequence, which would be really nice for if somebody's running or doing some kind of activity and you just want to make sure you try to get the shot. You can pick which shot, which frame within those multiple shots that you'd like to use and keep it, or as you can see here, it created a video of that montage. So pretty nice there. Definitely a good camera here, and overall nice device. Feels nice. One of the other things that's pretty cool is in the settings is you'll find that it also does it tells you all about the phone. So give me a second here. Here it's Android version 4.4.2 Sense. Tells you all about the different items related to it. Okay, so I think there's helpful information here. How-to videos, basic setup and usage videos, my Verizon mobile video. So let's click on the basic device navigation.
Welcome to the world of HTC smartphones. We're pretty sure your new phone does way more than any phone you've ever had. But don't worry, we'll go through all the basics so you'll be using your phone like a pro in no time.
So there you go. I mean, right into the phone has a built-in tutorial, which is really nice. So it's worth looking at that in the settings. Excellent sound, nice form factor, 4.7-inch screen, 2.2 I believe megapixel front camera, 4 megapixel ultra pixel back camera. Just nice form factor, feels very strong, quality materials, quality build. Definitely a phone that's worth checking out. Any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them in, and also consider looking at my comparison video between the HTC One and the HTC Droid DNA.